All right. So, the last week or so, we've heard pretty much all negative stuff coming out of the studios in the Xbox orbit. Lots of layoffs, people being disgruntled. I covered a story about an id developer saying that being owned by Microsoft is like the worst thing that can happen to you. But we haven't had any direct statements about the future of these studios and games until now. Bethesda has released a statement. I'm going to read the whole thing for you so you don't have to read it. I know, literary crisis, all that. Who wants to read? That's why we're making videos and you're watching videos. So let's head over to X or Twitter, whatever you prefer, and read the entirety of this statement. So it reads: a note from Bethesda Game Studios. We love making these worlds as much as you love playing in them. Today we want to share what's next for Bethesda Game Studios and what you can expect from us in the years ahead. For 40 years, we've built games that have entertained almost 500 million players. More than just games, these are worlds for you to explore, shape, and make your own. Worlds we return to together. That's what's driving us forward. We're investing more deeply in the worlds players love, giving creators a bigger role in shaping their experiences and bringing our teams closer together so we can get our games into your hands sooner, support them longer, and continue building them alongside you for decades to come. Starfield continues. With over 17 million players logging almost a billion hours a day, or rather to date, Starfield remains an important part of our future as we enter year 3. We'll continue expanding the settlement systems with new stories, targeted gameplay improvements, and additional updates, while preparing for the launch of new Starborn content next year. More than 40% of players already customize their experience through creations, and will continue investing in creators and giving players new ways to make Starfield their own. Created by players. We've believed from the beginning that our worlds belong not only to the people who make them, but also to the people who play them. That's why we've long provided players with the tools to create their own experiences dating back to Morrowind construction set. This year marked another major milestone for creations with his expansion to Fallout 4, joining Skyrim and Starfield. We're proud to say creators have already earned more than $10 million in royalties from their work. The future of Fallout. Now, this one I feel like most people are probably the most interested in. Fallout is one of our biggest priorities today. Fallout 5 remains our long-range destination, and we have multiple Fallout projects in active development right now. Fallout 76 continues to be home to millions of players exploring Appalachia together. With nearly 70 free updates released to date, the journey is far from over. In fact, we have a major Fallout 76 expansion planned for next year, Raven Rock, a prequel story to Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. The most award-winning game in the franchise just celebrated its 10-year anniversary and recently passed over 35 million copies sold, continuing to attract new audiences every year. We also know many players plan to revisit previous Fallout experiences. While we're not announcing any dates today, we have been working on remasters of both Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. This is huge news. This is something that I don't know if a lot of people really expected them to announce, but I think a lot of people were eagerly anticipating an announcement about this. Fallout Shelter continues to be the most popular way to experience Fallout on the go, with more than 250 million players. There's more ahead for Fallout Shelter, including new seasons. An unscripted Fallout Shelter television project is also in the works with our partners at Amazon Studios and Killer Films. So, if you like the Fallout show on Amazon, which I think, most people do, definitely get excited about this. We'd like to congratulate Kilter Films and Amazon Studios on the 10 Emmy nominations for Fallout Season 2. Production on Season 3 is already underway. And while we won't host a traditional Fallout Day broadcast this year, we're already planning something special for Fallout's 30th anniversary in 2027 when Fallout Day will be celebrated live in Washington, D.C. Studio collaboration. The Wasteland continues to expand as we team up once again with our longtime friends at Obsidian Entertainment. We're happy to confirm that they're working with us on a new Fallout project. We'll have more to say, or rather, we'll have more to share in the future. We're also bringing our teams closer together across Bethesda, ZeniMax Online Studios. We'll partner closely with Bethesda Game Studios on the Elder Scrolls franchise. We're continuing to deliver incredible new experiences for the Elder Scrolls Online. Season 1, Return of the Thieves Guild, recently launched, and the team has more planned for the future. By aligning more directly across the franchise, we can create even better experiences for players. Bringing our teams closer together is helping us build a stronger foundation for everything we want to create, the Elder Scrolls and beyond. That foundation extends beyond our teams to the technology, tools, and systems that will power the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. Our teams are now developing the Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout 5 on Creation Engine 3, a shared technology platform we've been building since Starfield's launch. It allows our teams to support multiple projects simultaneously with our new tools, rendering, and systems that define our games. Big announcement here. Fallout 5 is currently in pre-production. The Elder Scrolls 6 is our primary development focus today, with the majority of our team currently working on the next chapter of the franchise. With over 65 million copies sold, players are still exploring Skyrim 15 years later, but we know it's a very long wait for the sequel. The next chapter is on the way. We're where we plan to be, loving how it looks and playing it every day. The road ahead. Across Bethesda Game Studios, we're building for the future of Fallout, the Elder Scrolls, and Starfield. We're investing in our technology, bringing teams closer together, supporting our live games, expanding into new forms of entertainment, and developing the next generation of Bethesda RPGs. We couldn't be more excited for what's ahead and wanted to share as much as we could today. We can't thank you enough for all you've given to us and these worlds, and we can't wait to continue them together. Bethesda Game Studios. So, I mean, how exciting is that to fully get confirmation of a Fallout 5, confirmation of remakes for New Vegas and Fallout 3. You know, I know that it's been a long time, but I do hope that with Obsidian taking the reins of a new Fallout game, we'll at least have something new in the Fallout world fairly quickly. Obviously, Fallout New Vegas is very beloved, and I would expect this one to be pretty popular as well. So, what are your thoughts on the Bethesda announcements? Do you believe that Bethesda is headed in the right direction? Do you think that the new leadership at Xbox knows what they're doing and will get the best out of these teams? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We have new videos coming out all the time here on the channel. Check out the main channel, Wicked Everything, where we cover video games in the form of video essays and video game reviews. Check out our sports channel, Wicked Sports, if you're into sports news, and our podcasting channel, Better Radio. Again, really do appreciate you taking the time to talk about all of this with me, and I will see you in the next one. Also, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers. We're pretty close. Would really appreciate it if you subscribed. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.